Good evening and welcome to the Village of Bolingbrook regular meeting of May 25th, 2021. I'm Mike Lawler. I'm serving as Deputy Mayor, and I'll be leading the meeting tonight. I would like to ask to open our meeting. This meeting is called to order, but I would like to ask Kyle Heckema of Troop 35, Boy Scouts, to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kyle, if you could wait just 1 second. I think it's important for people to understand. You are working on your merit badge. If you could explain what you're working on.
So I'm working on the Citizenship in the Community Merit Badge for Boy Scouts. So basically, the merit badge teaches you how to be a good citizen in your community, as you could probably tell by the name. So it has you do different things like attend a board meeting and learn about different problems going on in your community and how you can kind of help deal with them.
Good. Well, thank you for being here. And we are always honored to have Scouts here attend the meeting as part of that merit badge. And we look forward to seeing you in the future, perhaps at an Eagle Scout ceremony. So thank you, and now you're in the official record. All right, could I have a roll call, please, Clerk?
Yes, sir. Trustee Zarate is absent. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yeah, here.
Trustee Doris?
Here.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Mayor Basta is absent.
I just want to start out with a quick explanation. Mayor Basta had passing of a family member, and they are in, we want to offer our condolences to Mayor Basta and her family on the loss of their family member. And she is not here tonight preparing for the arrangements, so we'll ask that you all keep her and her family in her prayers, in your prayers, and that's why she's not here tonight. Let's see, approval of minutes. Could I have a motion to approve the regular minutes, meeting minutes of May 11th, 2021?
So moved.
Second. Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. Any questions from the trustees on those minutes? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign? Okay, motion carries. Approval of the agenda. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
And trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Doris. Attorney Olson, do we have any changes to the agenda for tonight?
No, Mr. Deputy Mayor, no changes.
Okay. I have a motion to approve the agenda for tonight's meeting. We did that. And motion, and all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign? Okay, motion carries. We have no appointments to boards and commissions tonight, so we'll go with reports of officers. We'll start out with Barbara Ann Parker, and we're going to present a proclamation for Pride Month, June 2021. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I'll read the proclamation, and then I'll have you say a few words, if that's okay.
That's fine.
We've only known each other a couple of years, so.
20 plus.
This is for Pride Month, June 2021. Whereas the Village of Bolingbrook supports the rights of every citizen to encourage equity and freedom from discrimination. And whereas the Village of Bolingbrook believes that all people, regardless of age, gender, race, religion, marital status, national origin, sexual orientation, or disability, have the right to be treated based on their intrinsic value as human beings. And whereas we support and welcome people of diverse backgrounds and believe a diverse population leads to a more vibrant community. And whereas the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual LGBTQIA communities contribute to the cultural, civic, and economic success of the Village of Bolingbrook. And whereas while we as a society at large are slowly embracing new definitions of sexuality and gender, we must also acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital to end discrimination and prejudice. And Whereas the Village of Bolingbrook acknowledges the efforts to bring awareness to the continuing evolution of the gay pride movement with a display of rainbow artwork around the front section at the pond behind the town center here at the Village Hall for the month of June. Now therefore I, Michael T. Lawler, Deputy Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2021 as Pride Month and encourage all residents to reflect on the ongoing struggle for equality that the LGBTQIA community face and celebrate their contributions that enhance our village. Here you are.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank Mayor Boster and the village trustees and actually all the residents of Bolingbrook for this big and first time ever proclamation that the Pride Group has received. They do struggle a lot every day in everyday life, as many other minorities do, and we do appreciate recognizing June as Pride Month. Thank you very much.
Thank
and have
you.
a wonderful day.
Good to see you again. We have two updates under reports of officers beyond this. The first is Mayor Bosta asked me to share that she will be presenting to the Board of Trustees for appointment in the first meeting in June, a new trustee. So that information will be made available that night. And the second, Attorney Odelson, we have two updates from you regarding some legal action that was involving the village. So please provide those updates.
Thank you, Mr. Lawler. The first is the two pieces of good news. The first is the dismissal order in the Plows Airport litigation. On April 30th, the judge dismissed the case against the Village of Bolingbrook. Everything's been settled, and that litigation is now officially done. Very happy with that. And the other piece of information is the trustees who have been here know the James property annexation matter has been going on for a number of years, where the village attempted to annex some property that is adjoining to the village. When they last attempted to annex the property, the landowner went into circuit court and was successful in getting an injunction against the village, stopping the village from annexing the property. That case was appealed by our office. Yesterday, the appellate court reversed the circuit court, withdrew the injunction, and that case is now also done successfully. So the course of action for the village is open for further discussion. Not at this time, but it's too fresh. So I'll get a copy of the memo to all the trustees after tonight. So two successful pieces of litigation. Happy to report.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Attorney Olson.
Thank you, sir.
At this time, I'll ask for any public comments regarding business that the village board will be voting on tonight or taking action on tonight. Are there, Madam Clerk, are there any comments?
Deputy Mayor Lawler, there were no public comments received before the meeting tonight.
Okay, does anyone in the audience wish to address anything that we're about to vote on tonight? Okay, hearing none. Next is bill approval. We have bill listing A, which is $668,482.46. Bill listing B is $548,166.99 for a total of $1,216,649.45. May I have a motion to approve the bills as presented for payment?
So moved. Second.
Okay. Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpentano. Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next, just as a point of information, we have the tax receipts in three categories, actually four categories here that have taxes and fees. Some are income, most are income, and one is expense. The March 2021 state income tax, we received $1,234,534.79, which is a 66.9% increase from a year ago. The February 2021 sales tax, we received $2,548,518.92, which is an 8.5% increase from a year ago. In March 2021 motor fuel tax, we received $207,772.81, which is an 11.1% decrease from a year ago. We are required by state law to pay the state of Illinois a portion of these tax fees that were collected on our behalf. And for February 2021, the state administrative fee was $20,336.01. And with that, all right, next up, we have a few motions, and just to give you a heads up for those watching, these are motions that are part of our annual budget and are put together in cooperation. The next few motions are to award bids, successful bids for street maintenance, street and sidewalk maintenance throughout the year. So first, I'll ask for a motion to accept the low bid from PT Farrow Construction Company in the amount of $328,337.93 for the Canterbury Lane Culvert Project. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Okay, motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Doris. This motion accepts the low bid from PT Farrow Construction Company. 11 bids were returned. The low bid is $171,662.07 under the budgeted amount. The resolution 21R-011 from February 23rd, 2021 authorizes the use of motor fuel tax funding for this project. Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes,
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
thank you. Next is a motion to reject a bid from Gallagher Materials Corporation as the lowest and only bidder for the 2021-2022 motor fuel tax materials group 1, which consists of hot mix asphalt, otherwise known as HMA. Could I have a motion to that effect?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. This bid is rejected because Gallagher Materials Corporation is located in Thornton, Illinois. The temperature drop in transporting the asphalt from Thornton to Bolingbrook would lead to a product that will not be suitable for paving. So this is hot mix asphalt, and the staff will, as a result of rejecting this bid, will rebid the project, hopefully someone closer to Bolingbrook to transport the hot mix asphalt. Could I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Deputy Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Next motion is to approve the final balancing change order for Orange Crush for the 2021-2022 street resurfacing program. Have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
All right, so I'll say a motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. And this is a motion to finish off the project. So we started the project a while back. The drainage structure repairs on this large street resurfacing generated additional work. As a result, the change order is for $31,126.17, bringing the total project cost to $2,890,126.81. The Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have a few resolutions. The first resolution is 21R-023, authorizing contribution to the Community Service Council of Northern Will County for family and individual clinical counseling. Do I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Okay. Second, trustee Doris. First, motion, trustee Doris, second, trustee Carpenzano. This resolution approves the village's annual contribution to the Community Service Council of Northern Will County for individual and family counseling services for Bolenberg residents. The cost is $32,000, which was included in the 2021-2022 fiscal budget. Have a roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Watts.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. The next is a resolution, Resolution 21R-024, which approves a lease purchase agreement with REV Financial Services and a purchase contract with Fire Service, Inc. for 2 E1 Cyclone Pumper Fire Engines. I know you want to know what that means in a few minutes. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Doris. This resolution authorizes the purchase of 2 fire engines through Fire Service, Inc., and the financing of the same through REV Financial Services. These engines will replace a 2007 Ferrara 77-foot ladder truck and a 2009 Ferrara fire engine. Each of these vehicles have reached the end of their useful life. The lease is secured through REV, and they will make full payment to Fire Service, Inc. in the amount of $1,460,564. The annual lease payment is budgeted at $194,498.81 for 7 years. At the end of the lease, the village will have the option to purchase both pumpers for $276,466 or relinquish the vehicles and/or lease or purchase new ones. The warranty is for 7 years and includes normal wear items. There is no prepayment penalty should the village wish to pay off the financing early. The Public Safety Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. And I'll just make one other quick comment. This comes at the recommendation of the fire department. We have typically purchased this equipment over the years, and as you can tell, the purchase amount of over $1 million, this is a much better financial approach to having up-to-date equipment and paying for it fiscally responsibly over that time. So roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Okay. Next is Resolution 21R-025, approving renewal of a contract between the Village of Bolingbrook and GAD Group Technology, Inc. for consultant contractor services. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Doris, second trustee Watts. This is an annual contract with GAD Group for IT services. They will provide 3 full-time on-site consultants that provide help desk and technical support services. The cost is $240,000, which is what was budgeted. The Finance Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. Okay, roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Watts.
Yes.
Next is, thank you, motion carries. Next is Resolution 21R-026, approving a software as a service agreement with Tyler Technologies, Inc. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Doris, second trustee Carpenzano. The village is moving services from a server-based on-property technology platform to the cloud, and that means that the servers are off-site and managed by the vendor and other technology providers. This is to allow for enhanced support and security. This agreement is for migration of Tyler Technology Munis software, which manages the financial applications of the village, and that moves to software as a service, cloud-based services. By moving to a cloud version, this will resolve many of the support issues that occur while hosting on-premise. Those are hardware and software services that require a lot of time. The cost is $162,763 for a 3-year agreement and is $2,237 under budget. The Finance Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Watts.
Yes.
Next is resolution, motion carries, thank you. Resolution 21R-027, approving an agreement with Axon Enterprise, Inc. for tasers, cartridges, holsters, warranty, licensing, and hardware for the police department. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Motion trustee Watts.
Second.
Second trustee Doris. The agreement is for 60 months for a total cost of $300,770. Year 1 is $52,250, and years 2 through 5 will be at $62,130 per year. Axon will provide the village with tasers, cartridges, and accessories, along with the licensing and hardware for the devices. The Public Safety Committee has reviewed and recommends acceptance. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Doris.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-028. This is authorizing emergency purchase from Amber Mechanical Contractors, Inc. for replacement of an existing exhaust system for the police department gun range. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Watts. The existing unit that supports the exhaust system for the police department gun range has a rusted frame, and Amber Mechanical will be removing the existing exhaust system, supplying and installing a new Class 2 exhaust fan with a 25 horsepower motor with a new fan housing and a heavy-duty cabinet. Amber will also install all necessary electrical connections and sheet metal and supply and install all necessary craning equipment. There is a 1-year warranty on parts and labor. The cost is $36,275. This is for the safety of our personnel as they keep up with their training and certification requirements. The Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. I have a roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Watts.
Yes.
Next, motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-029, approving purchase of 3 replacement single-axle radius body dump trucks with plows from JX Peterbilt. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Doris. This resolution approves purchase of 3 replacement single-axle radius body dump trucks with plows. Basically, the big snow plows you see driving down the street in colder weather than we're experiencing today. The purchase is from JX Peterbilt through the NGPA Sourcewell contract, which I presume is a regional bidding contract from many different municipalities. And this is for a total cost of $553,149.96, which comes out to $184,383.32 per unit. The total cost is $128.04 under budget. This is a 2021-2022 fiscal year budgeted item. The unit will be used for concrete and asphalt use, daily use, snow removal, and restorations. They will be able to hold as much salt as a tandem unit. These trucks were postponed from fiscal year 2021, when we were making sure that we did not overspend with the revenues that we brought in. The Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes, motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-030, approving a proposal from Knight Engineers and Architects for professional engineering services for construction, inspection, and documentation for the 2021 street resurfacing and hot mix asphalt patching program. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. This year, a total of 59 streets, 35.93 miles of local and arterial streets need to be resurfaced as part of the annual street maintenance program. Knight Engineers and Architects will be providing professional services related to the 2021-2022 street resurfacing and patching program as the use of motor fuel tax funds, and the use of those funds requires Illinois Department of Transportation construction inspection and documentation compliance. The cost is $271,145, which is $28,855 under budget. And as was explained in the Public Services Committee, there is quite a bit of documentation that, as was mentioned here, that is required to provide back to Illinois Department of Transportation to be in compliance with the program. So that's why we need the professional services help. Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes, motion carries. Pause for drama. Motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-031. This is approving a proposal from Rempe Sharp and Associates for professional engineering services regarding inflow and infiltration program. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Doris, second trustee Watts. The east side of the village's sanitary sewer system, east of Illinois Route 53 and north of Rockhurst Road, is more than 50 years old and is starting to deteriorate over the years and is experiencing heavy inflow and infiltration, which puts burden on the lift stations and the treatment plant. The lift stations, if I get this right, I'm looking at someone more intelligent than me, make sure that that product is lifted and carried further to the sewage treatment plants.
Correct. Water goes downhill to a certain point. We need to elevate it so it can continue to go downhill.
Thank you for the detailed explanation. The proposed inflow and infiltration program, I&I program, will mitigate the flow considerably. The engineering services will consist of design of sanitary sewer televising, smoke testing, repairs, construction engineering services, and this is phase 1 of a 5-phase program. The cost for the proposal is in an amount not to exceed $64,000, which is under budget. The Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes, motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-032, approving a proposal from Rempe Sharp and Associates, Inc. for Phase 1 and Phase 2 professional engineering services for Boughton Road improvements, and this is from Aspen Drive to Schmidt Road. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Watts. This project is to totally reconstruct the pavement and remove pozzolanic material. When the road was originally built in the late 1970s by Will County, this material was used and has since proved to be problematic. The project will also include the consideration of adding left turn lanes at Highwood and Delaware Circle and Lyons Drive. In addition, lighting will be installed and overhead ComEd wires will be removed or relocated. The cost of the Phase 1 and 2 engineering is in an amount not to exceed $299,988, which is under budget. One key point, this is the engineering. If I remember correctly from the Public Services Committee, the actual construction will occur after the engineering is complete.
Yes, this is just to get it ready. We have applied for STP money. It would help if we were shovel ready. So part of that is getting the shovel ready. If we don't get STP funding, there is the possibility of some additional MFT money that we got to use towards this, so we won't necessarily need to spend direct village funds. We might be able to get this built out of MFT if we can't get federal dollars for it.
Okay. And STP is Surface Transportation Program funded by the federal government, and
Yes.
MFT is motor fuel tax funds.
Mr. Rickleman, can you tell us a little bit about the post-Atlantic material and the issues that we were saying that we would hope not to see with the new material?
So basically, it's just, back in the 70s, they were like, hey, let's take this fly ash, which is just like the residue from the inside of a smokestack. Let's put some cement and some aggregate together, and this will be great, and we can just use this as a base. And it was nice at first, but what really tends to happen is it retains moisture. And so, I don't know if you noticed in the winter, the Boughton Road, somewhere between Aspen and Schmidt gets like a little washboardy, and you get a little dun-dun-dun as you're driving. And really what that is that extra moisture in the base is now frozen as the frost line comes down. So you get these little bumps in the road. So it's really not suitable. I believe it was actually the county that installed it, because at one time Boughton Road was a county road.
Right.
So, they gave us the road. We did, a couple years back, kind of resurface Boughton, which kind of just delayed the problem. But we need to get in there and do a complete rebuild and get that out of there so we can end that kind of washboarding area.
Right, got it, thank you.
And I think the design, anyone who travels that route, the design of trying to put left turn lanes in at the identified locations will help relieve a lot of stress and traffic backups, so. And as mentioned, the Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval, so Madam Clerk, please, would you call the roll?
Yes, trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes. Motion carries. Next is Resolution 21R-033, and this is approving an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and the Illinois Department of Transportation regarding the maintenance of traffic signals. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Doris. The maintenance and traffic signals on state roads in the village are the joint responsibility of the Illinois Department of Transportation, otherwise known as IDOT, and the village. This agreement specifies that the cost split between IDOT and the village for the maintenance of 14 traffic signals on Route 53 between Royce Road and Marquette Drive, plus the signal on Joliet Road and St. James Gate, for a total of 15 signals. The village maintains these signals and the state reimburses us for their share of the cost. This is a 10-year agreement, and the total compensation to the village is $324,924. The village bills IDOT quarterly. And this, the Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Yes, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes, motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-034, and this is approving a proposal from Microsystems, Inc. for professional services for building department file, image scanning, and storage. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Doris, second trustee Carpenzano. The proposal is for file, image scanning, and storage for the village's building department. Microsystems will be scanning and imaging 25 to 27 drawers of residential building files, as well as all building drawings located within the files and the storage area. They will work with the village's IT department to coordinate storage with iManage, which is a software the village owns today and utilizes. The cost is not to exceed an amount of $75,000. The Public Services Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. For those of you who have been on the lower level to get permits in the public services area or visit there at all, you'll see a number of file cabinets, and these are the file cabinets that we're talking about, and that will significantly clear up space on the lower level of Village Hall. Have a roll call vote, please.
Yes, trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes. Motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-035, approving an amendment to an agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and Heartbreak Towing. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Motion
Second.
trustee Watts, second trustee Doris. The village uses Heartbreak Towing, 585 East South Frontage Road, for service calls made by the police department. The village would like to extend the terms of the agreement another 5 years, as long as Heartbreak Towing maintains a location within Bolingbrook, as it provides a convenient location for our residents, and they provide a high quality of service and response. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler,
Yes.
trustee Watts.
Yes.
Motion carries, thank you. Next is Resolution 21R-036, which is approving an annual general service agreement contract with Music Solutions to provide contracted labor to operate the audio, lighting, and video equipment at the Roger C. Clare Performing Arts Center. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Motion trustee Doris,
Second.
second trustee Carpenzano. This agreement sets the terms of the contracted labor used from Music Solutions to operate the audio, lighting, and video equipment at the Roger C. Clare Performing Arts Center. It has a term until April 30th, 2022, but can be terminated for any reason with 30 days' notice. The agreement sets the hourly rates for the contractors used by the village. The village will invoice Music Solutions. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, trustee, excuse me, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have ordinances. And first is a Plan Commission Report 21.10, approving of a special use permit for a planned development with variances and final development plan, Toronto Bakery, located at 556 St. James Gate. Richard Maleska, UISC LLC, is the applicant. May I have a motion to accept the Plan Commission report as it's been filed?
So moved.
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Doris. All in favor of accepting the Plan Commission report?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion carries. Next is the accompanying ordinance. This is 21-030, approving of an amendment to a special use permit for the special use permit for planned development with variances and final development. Toronto Bakery, 556 St. James Gate. Toronto Bakery is seeking, may I have a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion trustee Watts, second trustee Carpenzano. Toronto Bakery is seeking to construct a 101,115 square foot freezer expansion to the existing bakery, and is seeking to construct the freezer, and the expansion will take the existing facility to 351,473 square foot distribution center. This is along the south side of the property at 556 St. James Gate. Construction of additional truck docks, truck parking, and construction of a service road, and expansion of existing automobile parking with associated variances is also requested. Have a roll call vote, please, on the ordinance.
Yes, trustee Watts,
Yes.
trustee Doris,
Yes.
trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
trustee Lawler.
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have public comments. Does anyone from the audience wish to address the board?
Thank you.
And if you wouldn't mind, you've given the clerk your information, so
Yes.
she has that for the record. All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. William Brinkman, Palatine, Illinois. And first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for passing the Pride ordinance. It's apparently still it is controversial in a lot of other places, but as a former resident, I'm glad you guys did it. And just a real quick question, Mayor Basta can email me.
Okay.
It's basically, how was the sixth trustee selected, their candidate for that? So that's it.
All right,
You can
I'll
email
have
me.
her communicate that to you through the contact information provided. Thank you. Trustee comments and reports. Trustee Watts.
All right. The exciting Cavalcade of Plains is back for 2021. It's going to take place June 5th and June 6th. That's Saturday and a Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The organization is asking everyone to come out. That's at, of course, the Cloud International Airport. All of their local food vendors will be there. Their warbirds will be on display and flying. General aviation aircraft will also be on display. Discounted airplane and helicopter rides will be available. Their pre-sale adult tickets are only $5 in advance, and then $6 the day of the event. Kids age 5 through 12 years of age are $3, and then under 5 are free. So for more information, you can go to cavalcadeofplains.com. Then we have a free virtual concert that's going to be offered by the Bolingbrook Community Chorus. That's the annual spring concert. This year's theme is Listen to the Music. Available for viewing starting Monday, May 24th on Bolingbrook Community Television and YouTube. So you can follow them on their Facebook page, or you can take a look for more information on their website, which is bolingbrookchorus.org. And I'd just like to express and offer and wish everyone a happy and safe Memorial Day holiday as we honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice on behalf of our nation and each of us as citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Trustee Doris.
2021 Memorial Day Carnival is getting set up right now. That will be held from Friday, May 28th to Monday, May 31st. It will be right here in Bolingbrook Village Hall. That's Friday will be 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday is 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday is 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And daytime wristbands and nighttime wristbands do have different prices. The daytime wristband will be $25 and nighttime at $30. Memorial Day services on the 31st. We'll have wreath presentations, 9 a.m. at the Boardman Cemetery. That's on Paxton's Road, just north of Royce Road. 10 a.m. at Hillcrest Cemetery, Boughton Road, adjacent from the Fire Station 3. That's at 10 a.m. And 11 a.m., Town Center Veterans Memorial, 375 West Briarcliff Road. And last but not least, Village Hall will be closed on Memorial Day, May 31st. This will also affect the garbage collection. And if you have any situations that need immediate attention, but is not an emergency, contact non-emergency police at 630-226-8660. Thank you.
Welcome, Trustee Doris.
Thank you.
A few announcements upcoming this Thursday and Friday and Saturday. The Bolingbrook Firefighters Association Local 3005 will be collecting for Muscular Dystrophy Association. They'll be out with their boots this year, of course. You can actually scan a QR code and donate directly to the cause. If you don't wish to roll down your window, you can scan through the car window. But they'll be out there, various intersections, Boughton and Weber, Boughton and Janes, etc. You'll see them out there. Trust me, you won't miss them with their boots in hand. So look out for your donations to support MDA. June 11th is, I believe that weekend, is the 20th annual Beep Baseball Tournament presented by the Bolingbrook Lions Club. If you'd like more information, it's a really neat experience. I've been out there several years now. But if you'd like more information, contact the Lions or Jim at 331-253-7094. And then on Saturday, June 12th, the Fiesta Pinoy. This is put together for the celebration of Philippine Independence Day. This is going to happen right here on Facebook Live from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. This is the Philippine Fest 2021. Facebook Live on facebook.com/Fiesta Pinoy. And that's all for tonight. I would like to extend condolences out to Mayor Basta and her family. Very difficult time.
Okay, thank you. Summer season is upon us. First, I do want to encourage folks, if you're able and feel safe, to come out to honor the veterans on Memorial Day this The veterans of the VFW and American Legion of Bolingbrook chapters do a great job putting a program together to honor those who have fallen. So if you feel safe and want to come out, this is a great time to thank our veterans for the sacrifices that they've provided and allow us the freedoms that we have. Starting next week, on Wednesday, June 2nd and Thursday, June 3rd, Wednesday, June 2nd, behind Village Hall starts the summer concert series. These are free to the public, and they're at the Performing Arts Center, Roger C. Clark Performing Arts Center, behind Village Hall here on the hill, and we will be socially distancing and providing great entertainment. This is all different types of music throughout the year, throughout the season, and brought to us by Bolingbrook Community Television on Wednesday nights and Facebook Live as well for those who want to stay home and enjoy it from there. Concerts on Wednesday night start at 7:30 and go till 9 p.m. The first 6 concerts are sponsored by the Bolingbrook Park District in cooperation with the Village of Bolingbrook, and the remaining ones are sponsored by the Village of Bolingbrook. Thursdays at the Promenade. People were used to, pre-COVID, having concerts there with big crowds. What the Promenade is doing on Thursday nights, along with their market, is providing smaller venue, or smaller acts, smaller musical acts. Thursdays, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., starting June 3rd, and this goes through August 26th. So if you get a chance, you can come out and support local vendors and local businesses at the Promenade on Thursday nights, and be here Wednesday night and enjoy hanging out with your fellow residents. And again, both events are no charge to attendees. There is no executive session. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Motion trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Watts, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries, we stand adjourned.